Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's been a little bit of a long time, hasn't it, since you've seen my face? I think it's been 2 weeks now, I think, which is not a good look, honestly. This video is going to act as where I'm at, um, what I'm going to do, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this all in one take, so please do bear with me if I stumble over my words or I ramble, because I do ramble a lot, and I'd say I have to edit that out a lot. But we're just gonna. I'm rambling. Oh my god, Jesus, I'm rambling already. Okay, so to begin with, where have I been and why have I not streamed? Um, I'm going to give you two reasons. Number one is purely because I don't have the equipment for it right now. I have streaming mic set up. That's fantastic. That's good step one. The only problem is I don't have any headphones, so I can't hear the game I'm playing, which is yeah, it's crap. So I am actually recording this video on my computer, but that's because I can listen to this recording afterwards, not during, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, and you would then say, hey, why don't you stream on PlayStation? You didn't have any problems with that before, which you're absolutely right. However, one of the big problems I have with streaming on the PlayStation with no good microphone, this one that I'm using can't hook up to the PlayStation. Even though I don't stream consistently, I am a man of quality. I like to try and keep the quality of my streams consistent that is within my control. And listening back to the last couple of streams I've done with that controller mic, it's terrible. It brings me back to 2020 when I couldn't even afford to buy my own good microphone. So, yeah, not a good look. The other reason I have not been streaming is because of some personal things, which I will talk to you about. Because when I mean personal, they're not personal in like family sense. It's I'm not happy with my physical health. I feel like I'm not the size I wish to be. I've been doing a lot of exercise recently, to try and get into shape. Not quite Armstrong right now, but we're working on it. But yeah, I'm trying to get into some good physical health, just to feel a little bit happier. I'd say more confident. I also find confidence is good for live streams as well. It makes me a lot more energetic. Um, I guess it would make a good walking with Badger video. See, now I'm coming up with ideas and rambling at the same time. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, I think one of my flaws with streaming, and a lot of things, is once I get sidetracked by something, it's hard to get me out of that sidetrack. Um, it's actually one of the reasons I'm thinking about rebranding a little bit of my channel. Staying Dat Badger, obviously, but just making things abundantly clear that I'm not a day-to-day streamer. I will stream whenever I wish, pretty much. Um, I want to go on to a happier note, though. I am going to be releasing a food review video in the next couple of days. It is already recorded and finished. I just need to edit it, and that's going to be great. So I hope you guys look forward to that. It's very nostalgic. It's very good. The other thing, in terms of the rebranding that I was just talking about, one of the problems I've been having with my channel a lot, and I think you guys may have an idea of where I'm going with this, where, let me use an example. So recently I did two really successful YouTube series on Metal Gear Rising Revengeance and Batman Arkham Asylum. I've completed two series, and you may have also noticed that there is a lot of series I have not completed. And I've not given a time frame for when I will complete them, but I have said that I will, which, after looking back on what I've said and looking at my channel, I think the way I format my streams is not how I want it to be. So if I have not finished a game for whatever reason, that usually tends to mean one of a couple of things. One is either I have no motivation to play the game right now. It's like Silent Hill 2, for example, is a really good game, but I'm not in a horror mood, I'm not in a horror mood, so I won't play it. Um, and there's other games I haven't finished because of reasons such as it simply hasn't drawn me in as much. So, for example, Batman Arkham City, our first episode was good reception wise. However, it wasn't an enjoyable experience for me, at least. So I do understand you have to play a game more to get a gist of it. I'm sure it's a brilliant game. I hear it's highly rated, which is great because the first game's amazing. But when I'm not in the mood for a game, it it just completely deters any energy I have. So there has been times in the past where someone has recommended me, "Hey, I've got Legendary Lad." I'm Legendary Lad, by the way, is a rank that used to exist in my Discord server where you could basically pick a game and I'd play it. Someone would pick a game and I would go, "Sure, I'll do it," but I didn't actually want to play it at all. Not going to not going to tell you the examples of that, but there has been a couple of times, and it's very hard. And that's actually one of the reasons Legendary Lad doesn't exist anymore, and it will be done a little bit differently. Am I rambling? I could be. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to go over today. Is just letting you guys know where I'm at. When is the next stream gonna be? Soon. Again, I'm not promising anything right now. I just need to get some headphones more than anything right now. That will indicate that I will probably be streaming on PC for the foreseeable when I get those headphones, because I'm not using that controller mic anymore. I'm telling you that for a fact. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening to me ramble for how many minutes is that? That's 7 minutes and 20 seconds. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.